be live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. It is time for the talk show where brain cells will be lost and we will not be held responsible. Let me introduce myself. Hello there, I'm Scamper Blaze. I'm the little guy on the right. Hello. Today I am joined with a group slightly bigger than usual. From
Help us, we're being trapped.
We're held against our will, help.
Don't worry, they will not find the hostages in time.
Oh, really? I'm a
Anyways,
hostage here. I came up on for you, bro.
let me introduce them from right to left, or, you know what, fuck it, I'm letting them introduce themselves. Dude with the blonde hair on the left, what is your name and pronouns?
Dude with the blonde hair on the
Hello.
left. Who are you?
Motherfucker. Hello. My name is Sky Love, the Shadow Warlock. You can also call me Sora Lavosia.
I'm not doing that.
And I am leader of my Court of Shadows.
Which unfortunately only has 3 people, and they're confused why they're there.
And the flashlight.
No.
One singular flashlight to cast the shadows.
Jesus.
Dude, lanterns are expensive
I mean,
these days.
it's magic. True.
Little fella in red, announce
I'm
yourself.
talking about Lemon Duati here, and well,
Did he just cut out for anyone else?
He
still stuck.
Well, already.
Unplugged again.
My man, you need to get a wireless one of these days.
Yep.
Want to try that again, buddy?
What the fuck did I cut out on?
My name is...
What?
I didn't even get through my fucking intro.
Nope!
No, you didn't. And I was like, screaming it.
Motherfucker.
Yes.
Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Hey, what's talking about Lemon Duati here? And help! I'm still trapped.
He's the oddish bait.
Oh, fuck off.
Never.
Oh, you're trapped. I'm not. I can get out of places.
Oh, that's good for you. I'm stuck in a fucking arcade machine, Sky.
Just ask and I can just use.
No! I'll figure out my own way out.
He's too prideful to accept charity.
Next up, we have someone who is being represented by a Vibrava picture.
Because I'm too lazy to change it. Hello, I'm Cortez 30, and I'm as vanilla as can be. Because I'm a male heterosexual.
To everyone listening,
Hello?
he may sound the most squeaky, but he is the oldest out of all of us.
And that's the saddest part of all.
What? Wait,
No,
no.
what?
I am 32 years old.
Yeah, like I said, he's older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
I did not
I
know
just have
you
a
were
high-
older than me.
I just have a high
bro,
voice.
I did.
And finally, my usual co-host, the guy in the Umbreon hoodie.
I'm
Bitch.
Blackout. I identify as A and problem.
Yeah. So, since this is
So,
the...
final episode.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, just to kind of introduce people to what this is, which is probably whoever watches this. This is a show called Would You Waifu? It's a dumb talk show where we talk about monster girls of all shapes, sizes, forms, cultures.
And everything in between if we feel like it.
Yeah. We are not responsible for loss of any brain cell while watching this.
Or while being on here.
Yeah, I think the brain cells are going to go even faster.
Most places have a brain cell minimum. We have a brain cell maximum here.
And we
Yeah,
have exceeded
oh.
that 7 times.
yep.
We are currently at 3 inhabitants.
Believe it or not, us 4 are actually his brain cells arguing.
Yeah.
Hey, who's
Oh,
on the brain
no.
cell right now?
I'm
Who's
not.
on the brain cell? Pass the brain cell over.
I don't know whose turn it is this week.
Oh god, who lost it?
Yeah. Anyways,
I'm a column.
uh, this was a little talk show that me and Blackout started mostly because why the fuck not?
Fuck not, yeah.
We have talked about plethora. We started with things like centaurs. At that point, we didn't know that Blackout had a setting that didn't let his voice be recorded through PlayStation. We solved that problem 3 years later. Legit, we solved it like 1 or 2 months ago.
Something like that. No, it was anyway. Yeah, we talked about Lamias, Harpies, Chimeras, Undead, Mimics, Lycanthropes, Devils, Angels, Slimes, Beast Folks, plants, Goblins, Orcs, Mermaids, Vampires, Dragons, Lizard Folk, Pixies, Insects, Elementals, Dinosaurs, etc., etc., etc.
Over the course over those 3 years, I have of course asked multiple people if they wanted to be stupid with me. Amongst them, we have a couple returners.
I would say Source Stupid, but that name's already been taken.
Hello.
I talked about cat girls, and it all just kind of fucking pieced itself together.
And I was trapped in the minute that werewolves are furries.
They're not.
They are!
Thank you.
No, they're
They fucking are!
There's a werewolf out fur.
Huh. Anyways,
I will make sure it gets through people's mind.
they literally have a fairy period.
Yeah. Yes, of course, because they have a
Whoa.
persona.
Anyway, we should probably move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're
So,
going too far. That's what I said. Whoa.
normally, we start with a biology section and then go over in a culture section, but we'll do things slightly different today. So,
We have kept in today's topic a secret from our guests in November.
yeah. So
Yeah, we
once
don't know what's happening.
once we get to that section, it might be a little bit of mayhem.
Oh gosh.
What is it
We
ever
were
not
tricked.
mayhem here? I was in 2 episodes, and it was mayhem.
Yeah,
All right, I might as well have my lawyer on speed dial.
good.
I mean, every episode that
You
I came
can't
around
sue
in,
for loss
it
of brain
wasn't-
cells. That was unfortunately in the fucking contract.
It wasn't a waiver.
But entrapment is.
I swear the
No,
hostages are
we
being
find it out
fed.
too.
They just got fresh water. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry.
Wait,
I've been
you guys got water? I got Mountain Dew.
Yeah, like I said, the hostages are being treated well.
Oh, yeah.
I follow the Geneva Conventions. What do you
Well,
think I am,
I
Canadian?
hate Mountain Dew, so that sounds like torture.
Those are conventions. I thought they were suggestions.
Like I said, what do you think I am, Canadian? Anyways,
No,
So-
I thought you were chuckling.
No, he's in the only countries in this world that actually make sense.
anyways,
Yeah, let's-
I
let's-
thought
let's
it would
move
be
on.
fun to kind of talk about some of our favorite monster girls before we also decide on what our best waifu is.
Oh, goodness.
So, shall we do what our favorite general rating of waifu is? This is basically like how interesting you find either the lore you know about them or the lore we came up with them.
Okay. I actually like that.
And secondly, which one would be your favorite waifu? Like, which one would you really want as a waifu? Of course, we can also do our least favorites because honestly, things you hate are just as entertaining as things you love.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
So,
That's how I fell in love with Nemo.
It's basically fuck Mary Kill, but with racism added to it.
Hey, whoa.
that is one way to phrase it, and I'm not opposed to it.
Whoa. No, it's just a phrase in general. That's why I said, whoa.
I mean,
Big
look, they're all racist. That doesn't mean that I'm not talking about like.
Oh, no. I totally agree with you. It's just.
Alright, who
Crazy.
would like to
Oh.
take the spotlight for general top first?
General talk.
Yeah, like the general rating.
And it has to.
It, like I said, it can be
Why'd you
just
go-
your
Why'd you
personal.
go first?
I'm going last.
Yeah,
Why'd you just go first?
I'll go first. Let's see. My favorite general one is honestly a toss-up because I love the culture that me and Blackout thought of for centaurs. Because that was one of where we just started cooking, and culture-wise, it was pretty fun. Otherwise, I'm actually. Otherwise, for general, I think I have to go for Fox Girls, because we tried so hard not to make them just Japanese kitsune, but eventually we settled upon Viking Fox Girls. They don't rate for Thor, they rate for Loki. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like Gold was a part of that?
She was planned to, but she never really responded around this time because she is not the best when it comes to scheduling.
Also, to be fair, she is a female. This is kind of a saucer's fest.
Females can have waifus too.
Yeah,
Oh, obviously.
equal
So
rights,
speaking of
equal
which,
lefts, equal
where's the
degenerates
spin-off
for all
of-
sexes.
Where's the spin-off of Would You Husbando starring Hero in them?
Oh my
Husbando.
god.
No,
I
we're
should
not
have
doing
invited.
this.
I should have
We're not-
invited Hero for the Cowgirl episode.
God. I was watching that episode before I ever got onto the show too. Like,
Speaking of cows, I'll go next because I guess lore-wise, my favorite in general is the vampire lore we made.
Yeah, that one was a high contender, but I just knew you were gonna go with vampires.
Oh, yeah, that was the greatest Eureka moment I've had. What you went?
One of the best. It was definitely your best one, and I just kind of piled on it.
Because everything just made sense.
Yeah, the further we went, the more it started to make sense. Would you like to kind of give our friendly audience and fellow host today a refresher of what our vampire lore is?
Yeah. So, it was a slow transition to the Eureka moment of cowboy vampires, as we made them sort of farmers, and then that transitioned to livestock raiders, and then it just clicked to who does that? Cowboys. So cowboy vampires. They wear
Vampire
a lot of clothing that blocks sunlight, vests, trench coats, cowboy hats, and such. Have massive cattle, which in a lot of vampire lore, that's what humans would be, are essentially cattle.
Also, they tend to have big plots of land, so if someone happens to go missing, they're not the prime suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I know you guys already went through this, but you can also. I wonder if there's like a tribe that actually like has a symbiotic relationship with humans, and like people donate blood to them.
Probably. It would definitely make sense for modern vampires, but we just love that that's what we came up with instead of just lurking in a gothic castle.
Yeah, that's probably when it all started, us throwing stuff where they shouldn't be, and it just worked somehow.
Poor Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah. I should probably grab like the map at some point again.
Hey, which one of you chuckle fucks wanna go next?
Oh, before someone goes next, I do want to say one more thing about cowboys.
Sure.
Blackhead, I'm still pissed off that you went with Hee Haw during Scrabble.
Yeehaw, motherfucker!
Yeah, yeehaw, motherfucker.
Seriously, you fucker! Like,
Oh.
86 points in round 1.
Didn't he also use all of his letters for that?
Yes!
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god. That's one thing we're never gonna let drop.
Yeah, fuck him for that
I've
one.
heard about this. I've heard about this story so much. I want to hear it later, though.
We were
It
just
was a
playing
fucking
Scrabble.
immaculate play.
Like,
We were just playing Scrabble.
yeah, I will give you respect for it, but fuck you for it! Sorry.
I scrambled the letters and I said
Oh my
yeehaw,
God.
and then I was like, ah.
I didn't think that would work.
I'm annoyed it worked. Anyways, who wants to talk about their general best next?
I would say that I kind of a tie between the angels and demons, just because they're aesthetic.
Are you sure that would not be more the waifu rating?
That's what I meant. Like the waifu rating would be from their aesthetic.
But we're doing general rating first.
Oh. Well, then I have no idea because haven't exactly been following the.
I mean,
different
it can also
sections.
be from things you know yourself, like
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
Well, I like the demons versions because it's like it goes to show that just because they look like it doesn't mean they are one. Like they're just a race. They're not exactly that. I feel like a lot of times demons were depicted in human culture as evil just because of the way they looked and the way where they lived. But I'd like to think that in the actual reality of their universe that they're just people.
With our lore, angels and demons actually have the same common ancestor. They just evolve differently.
Yeah.
But in reality,
Yeah. Though in reality, I'm gonna use like Japanese like demons and onis, were mostly a way to kind of give some snide to like people who look different than they're commonly wanted, like the original inhabitants of Japan.
yeah. When a lot of times when people think of demons and angels, they always think of the Catholic state.
All right. Next, we have our other two. Who wants to talk next about their general
If we're
favorite?
talking
I'm
just
last.
general, if we're talking just about generals, then I just love the variety of the elementals.
Acceptable and very understandable. Which one of? I'm gonna assume it's the fire one for you, but
What the fuck do you think? You had the fucking Archon symbol for me.
ah yes, his
Yeah.
favorite elemental. Bullshit.
Water.
Bullshit, indeed.
Pyro.
But,
Oh
no,
gosh,
yeah,
so
fire's also still fire's also still
Motherfucker,
kind of the
you
branding. So
he, the way he is, he fits Geo to a fucking T though.
how about you go fuck yourself? I'm
Already
fire
tried.
through and through, motherfucker.
Oh,
I've already
Warning:
tried.
this debate might
Failed
get
missions
hostile.
every time.
If you can place your bets.
I did love that we made like for each element that we could think of like a little sub element. Like Earth had like soil, gem, and metal. Let's see. But out of curiosity, has everyone's favorite elements changed over the time?
Fire.
Fair. Too far?
Fire and Shadow has always been my favorite too.
Okay.
Dark
I
is great
mean,
element for sure. Dark is
what's
a
more
great
fun
element for
than
sure.
fire out?
I mean,
Besides
Okay,
spitting
reason
fire.
why I'm a pyromaniac in all true fashion. Shadow is because, well, it's always, think of it like this. You can't have light without shadow, and shadow without light. Type of deal.
Oh gosh, he's becoming Sasuke.
No, I just like
Come
the
back to
balance.
us, you edgy bastard.
Edgy? No, I just like shadow because, well,
I know.
you can do a whole lot of defensive with it.
But Blacker, what was yours? Because I didn't hear that one quite.
I didn't really go on. I just said Dark was a good one earlier.
Yeah.
That was great. Electric is a great element.
True. For me, it is definitely still water. Earth is my least favorite.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel
Least
like Earth.
favorite.
Whenever I think Earth, it's always too sturdy and stubborn.
Earth elementals are really
Least
just
favorite
neon
is
golems.
wind.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Least favorite has to be wind
Ah.
because yeah. I like.
The worst is
I
sand.
would
It's
rather
coarse and
fuck
rough
around
and
a
it
little.
gets everywhere.
Oh.
I'm afraid of heights.
Okay. So actually, something semi-related. In a different server, I also started talking about elementals, and we had one headcanon regarding air elementals in specific.
Shit.
The hot air ones would be very top heavy, like they would have big badonkas, big chests. While
Massive donks.
while
Huh.
cold, low pressure ones would definitely be bottom heavy, like white waist, big ass.
Wait, it's like that one. Wait. I got the. It's like that nurse comic that you see on YouTube a whole lot.
I think your For You page might be slightly different than mine.
Yeah.
I do comic dubs, Magic the Gathering, all around stuff with anime and all that.
My search history with YouTube is just video game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of nurses on my page, if I'm being honest.
Oh no, that's because of the comic dubs thing. It just shows up.
Alright, so... Sky, what is your favorite general in that case? Since
General, okay. Honestly, the general is. It's tough because it always comes down to two with the general. It is vampires and weregirls.
Alright.
Like where, yeah, it's just the commonality of those because you can have in like all mythology there has been different versions of each, like where and the curse and all that. Same thing with vampires with the curse and all.
Yes.
So like it always the commonality of those two coming up in the world and all.
There's nothing
Other
wrong with
than
enjoying the
that-
classics.
Other than that, yeah, I will always try to say, I would love a mix, like a hybrid of those two, or like a dream girl, for like waifu and all that. But other than
So,
that,
someone who
general-
sheds a lot but cannot be in the sun?
No, not like that. Someone that could go into sunlight, but yet the moon is like their weakness and strength at the same time.
That is
Michael
very poetic.
Michael Corvus syndrome.
Sky's favorite girl is someone with narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy. No.
Sorry, hey, what's...
Hey,
narcolepsy.
be honest, though,
I'm
at least
that for
it's
the
not-
joke.
At least it's not. She goes in sunlight. She starts sparkling.
Oh god.
I
No.
had to suffer 5 movies in a row in one sitting.
Oh, you got that. I had to do a whole 5 hours of reading every Twilight book growing up
Fine.
in
I
one
had
day.
all the twice because, well, to be fair, it was a lot better because the group that was watching it was funny as hell.
Yep. If you have people that can make fun of a movie while also enjoying the movie,
You know what? It makes my argument of me hating the series that much valuable.
yep.
I will admit though, the second part of the final was better than the most.
All I've
Uh-huh.
really seen of Twilight was the parody movie called Vampires Suck.
Hey, Jacob, man.
God.
Do
This
you
is
know
why
who?
I would-
Do you know what we are? Yes, you're the Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed
They
Peas.
don't even have a white guy in their group.
Okay, I get it.
God,
Like he looks like Will I Am.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay, so since we talked about our favorite general, what is everyone's least favorite?
Trying to remember all the ones you guys
That actually
did.
has changed due to you, my good sir. I'll go first on this one actually.
Oh, neat.
go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. because of you, good sir and hosts, I have put. It used to be gobbies. Just not because I hate them. I actually thought they were one of the coolest things growing up with goblins and all that. But the aspects of them being really short and all that, and like um, growing up, they are like rough and all with their attitude, kind of turned me away. But because of Lintel and all that for this like past year, quite literally, I have a new appreciation, I should say. It is in my top 10.
Hell yeah!
Yep. It used to be in my bottom 100.
Stop pushing the is already big enough.
The biggest increase for gobbies. But now, my lowest of the low, least favorite is Slime Girls.
Somewhere people.
Okay. Reason. I like a whole lot of slime characters like Sue and all that, and all like Rimuru and all.
Okay, fair.
That's not the reason. I like slimes as monsters and all that, but like waifu wise and all.
We're not talking about waifu rating just yet.
No, but as waifu, it's not because of waifu ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Because as a waifu and all is because if I touch them, I'm afraid I will get melted and
or worse, embarrassed.
Oh no, not embarrassed.
You think we have shame in here, Cortez?
Bro,
wait, wow.
I've watched I've said this on my streams before. I think I said it once on Lavas. I've watched all the American Pie movies except for the newest one.
So have I. Except for the spin-offs, because the spin-offs are stupid.
Okay. One of my favorite ones is actually a precursor to the next one for American Pie. It's called The Naked Mile.
Oh, I love it. I seen that one.
Yeah, I'm not saying anymore. It's just the title and all that. That's why. Yeah, I have no shame on that one. But Slime Girls is because, well, it's more the death factor.
This is more of like a waifu rating.
Oh, waifu rating? Oh,
yeah. This is the waifu rating is: would you have them as a waifu? And you're saying I won't have it for Slime Girls.
It's one of my least favorites. It's like my least favorite of all. Like them, but least favorite. I don't hate them. That's a different list entirely.
Fair enough.
Ironically, it's thanks to Hazbin Hotel I've been ruined because now I hate the Angels.
Oh, I will make sure.
Fair enough.
Cortez, after this, I'll make sure you see good, actual better Angels than that.
Oh, I'm sure there are. It's called reality.
Are you gonna show him Pantheon stocking?
Sorry, my religion is showing.
No, not Pantheon stalking. That's a last resort.
Isn't there a new season coming?
Yeah, later this year. In fact, they announced 3 and 4 was greenlit.
Oh damn!
Hell of a Boss is going.
It's actually a whole new series.
Hell of a Boss and Husband Hotel got greenlit for more seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on Prime, but I'm talking about Pantheon stocking.
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah. It's gonna be a whole new series because different people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Angel-wise, but I will help you out later on A show with angels.
What's it called? I might have seen it.
I can't say it right now. I said I would do it later.
That's fair. You can
Help.
always DM him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Cool.
Okay. Oh, I sneeze.
Hi.
We have a new person in here. The little guy.
Mm.
Please announce yourself.
He is so tiny.
Hello, it is me, the one, the only, the sneeze loaf. The one with the baker hat.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Yes, the one
Bless
you
you.
say Gesundheit to say hello.
And you can fit in your pocket.
Bless you.
He's a robot on my end.
No, not bless you.
On my end, he's
It's
just a genie guy.
Gesundheit.
Oh, I thought you sneezed.
You say Gesundheit
Bro.
if you say hello to me, not bless you.
Damn you.
Fair
That-
enough.
That's close enough.
Anyways,
Bless me.
since you just joined, I have 2 questions for you since we were talking about it. With waifus, what would be your favorite general rating, like lore-wise or interest-wise? And your least favorite, since that is where we currently are at.
Let's see here. For would you waifu in particular?
Yes. We're not talking about just if you want them as a waifu. That was gonna come slightly later.
It's what?
Basically,
Okay.
it's like a lore-wise or just how interesting they are as species.
Elemental.
Fair enough. May I ask what your favorite elemental is?
For personal reasons, air
Ah,
or water.
okay, so something different than the other 3 on the left.
Yeah,
Because they went with fire.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I wonder why I went with fire.
Yeah, but the other 2. Blackout at least went for lightning or darkness.
Well, there's also a
did-
reason.
I did. Yeah, I'm with Blackout
Yeah.
too. Like I did fire and darkness.
I did it as a double whammy because with water and air as well, they can also combine. Now,
I mean, a lot of them
Oh
can
yeah, all
combine.
the time they mix into ice, huh?
No. A lot of the time you can also argue this is lightning, and if so, then add lightning to that list. But I put this in pick dumpster fire, or at least refer back to it.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Let me check. Ah, yes, the Terraria waifus.
Storm. I like storms. For the least favorite, though. I don't primarily have a least favorite. Generally speaking, I like what you want to like. I don't judge.
I told Bull on that because you have judged me on one, and it was very reasonable.
And also because it's funny to judge as a joke.
Well, remember, this is a safe space. Nothing will
Yeah.
will come out of this unless it's profitable fight.
Nothing will
don't-
come out of it unless we can make a profit.
I stare at you. I stare. I will go with
stared at
rather
me because of Quetzalcoatl.
Eh. I
Every
guess
time I use that deck against you, you have judged me.
yeah, because you're using it as a deck, not like whatever. Point being,
Harold.
I guess I'll go with because I don't hate any of them. What I'll say was what I think is the most basic, and I feel like the most basic one that you would like would be harpies.
And any particular
mermaids.
why they are your least favorite?
Well, I find them the most basic. Mermaids because it's literally just a girl but aquatic. And harpies, because it's literally just a girl, but airborne.
Yet your
But I feel
favorites
like
were water elemental and air elemental. Hold up.
The reason I say this is because it's literally made of the element itself. That is over there. That's a girl that has bird talons and wings. That is a bird girl.
But that could be the argument for every waifu. It's just
Yeah.
this plus this
Your
equals
case.
this.
They're waifu, but light,
Alright,
or
let me-
they're
let me-
waifu, but wet.
Then let me find. Then let me rephrase on how I explain it. Then
I just find it ironic that because you
The reason
picked
I don't
air
like
and water
mermaids-
elemental, that those are your least favorites.
okay.
Yeah,
It's not that they're basic. I realize why. They're overused.
That's
Okay.
a good explanation.
That is a way more.
Elementals are rare. Aren't
Yeah,
used as much.
that
as
is
you
a
would think.
way better argument. Fair
Mermaids and
enough.
harpies are used way too much for the whole charming shtick.
Yep, fair
Um,
enough, fair enough.
and
Harpy
also
baby,
the
full
chaos
explanation.
harpies as well. If you go by, yeah, in general, harpies with chaos. I understand. Oh, I'm calling myself out right here. By the way, it's because I like Trikiwi.
Alright, so that leaves me, Lava, and Blackhead to tell our least favorites, right?
Yep.
I don't know many of them still.
So,
Well,
yeah, you go ahead.
I was gonna go next. I'd probably say my least favorite is gonna be consistent. Automatons. In that sense.
I know the arguments, but go ahead and refresh the others on it.
Beep boop.
A bunch of various issues that came up, especially since we had to redo the episode itself, and we only got something out of that redo, barely, just happened by as we always do. But it's really just really comes down to like what they're really made of and all that. If I'm gonna be derogatory here, I don't want to stick my dick into metal.
I mean, that's a good point.
That is fair.
Look, I make up the argument for sticking your dick in metal because some shit like this will happen. It just goes clang, 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 crunch.
I mean, we were talking
Yeah.
about American Pie earlier, so.
I mean, there
Yeah,
are people.
yeah.
There are people who are car sexuals. Believe it or not, that is a thing.
The
That's
amount
not-
of Cars
for
X
me.
Dragons fan art I've seen over the years.
Not only that, but there's like the vacuum cleaner waifu.
That's for them, not for me.
Anytime I think of that, I keep thinking of the freaking Archer. How did he get injured? No, wait.
You hear a car engine and think, God, I want to fuck it.
I've seen the episode of Masters where a guy explained that.
There-
He
wasn't
even
there,
explained
like-
the way he was able to without burning his dick off.
Uh-huh. I was about to say, was there an actual like TV show about a weird
Anyways,
obsession?
I'm gonna scuttle away.
And he's gone. The reason why Blackout doesn't like automatons is kind of why I have them low in the waifu rating.
Holy crap, we got bigger.
Yep.
Yeah, we lost a guy.
Now I have
He
to
took our size.
We
That's
what
consumed
she said.
him.
I have to make you guys smaller again.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but
Damn.
the reason why Blackout doesn't like automatons for general is why they are kind of low on my waifu tier list. I think generally automatons are cool because I love like the golem aesthetic. I love like robotics. For general, and I really hope a certain someone doesn't watch this, my least favorite monster girl in general would be our version of the Fae. Mostly because I am gullible and I would be completely screwed over.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
I
Um,
would have thought you would have said like the plant girls, because you hated on them so much before.
Not generally. Like, I'm just talking about like general, like
Fair.
and also I will say I do love that we put the Fae in Africa in termite hills.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Damn.
What?
It
No one
makes
else was gonna
sense.
use the termite hills.
The poor termites, though.
Fuck them!
I've been playing too much Empires of the Undergrowth, and termites are actually playable unit.
And we have the insect girls for that anyway.
Yeah.
And to be fair, though, they are the most annoying to use, so it's whatever.
So, Lava. Out of all the
Yeah.
monster girls that are sometimes also popping up on the screen, who would you say is your least favorite, just generally speaking?
If I had to pick, just from what I know, I'd have to go for automatons for the same reason that he's kind of left with. I'd rather not have that happen.
Fair enough.
Okay, I kind of forgot about the automatons for a moment. So
So all of you are not Sheldon from my wife's a teenage robot.
but
I would like to not have my shit crushed between fucking gears.
That is why,
Oh,
once again,
crazy
that is why I
guy.
put them low on the waifu rating.
yeah,
Die by the thighs, the warrior's way.
It's not even my
It's
thigh.
It's not dying by thigh.
It's just,
Yeah,
they're
it's
fucking
warrior's
heavy
way.
most of the time.
it's yeah. I'm not changing mine, but yeah,
Fair.
I kind of forgot about the automatons.
Because, counter argument, the same can also be said for a lot of plant girls because of splinters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alright, hold on. I literally have a
But
picture of it.
that's only some of
Why do you
them.
have a picture?
No, well,
Automatons are generally bigger risk.
actually, wait. I think it'd be actually better to put this.
Please, if you put CP,
I mean,
What?
literally.
Okay.
That's all.
okay, yeah, yeah. I love this picture, Cortez.
I know.
I'm stealing that meme real quick.
Same.
What'd you say?
I said I'm stealing that meme real quick.
I already showed the hero.
And you didn't post it in my server where there's a channel for it?
Yeah.
True, but
You
I
fucker.
I don't know why.
Alright.
Just continue, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so, let's go to least favorite waifus before we go to our favorite waifu ratings.
Oh, least favorites? Oh boy. Here we
You
go.
know,
Mimic.
considering Cortez kinda knew what was going on here, I let him go first.
I don't like
Yeah,
mimics. I don't like because they are considered. They might be traps. Literally.
In all manners of the word.
Yeah.
In all things of it.
Oh
A trap
no,
could be a
Cortez's
trap.
mimic girlfriend has a bigger dick than him.
Exactly.
Yup.
Scary
Yep.
thought. Or worse, you opened up a chest expecting a mimic, and it turns out, oh, it's just loot.
Oh god,
Not only
Texas.
that, but mimics can be anything, and they're technical shapeshifters.
Oh, now I just have an idea for a very stupid trap in Dungeons and Dragons. You find a spell scroll. You read what it is. Congratulations, you're now in debt.
Free Rin. Free Rin, everyone.
Yeah, at this point I think she's just into it. Like,
Dungeons and Dragons should be.
yeah. Alright,
You look at Free Rin.
okay, so Cortez doesn't like mimics because they can be traps. But but depending on what they turn into, you can literally have like a pocket waifu.
But that just sounds like enslavement, and I don't want that.
How's that? How?
He's saying that he would be the slave.
You're funny.
The uppy provider.
I know, right? Well, if that's the case, then I think fairies are cool, and I wanted. Then that's not something I would hate. I also think maybe it's just a dumb waifu idea, in my opinion.
I can see the logic, because, oh god, sex toy mimic.
Oh gosh.
I mean, they perform well. So it's too late.
Ugh. When the AI has gone too far.
And then we have a problem with the automatons again.
Okay, so what is everyone else their least favorite waifu? We
Oh,
so far
God,
from me.
least fa- I don't even want to think about what the fuck to do with a centaur.
Your best.
That's a problem that hurts my brain, and I don't want to think about it.
Especially if you have if you have a step only mommy fetish.
Oh god,
Dead.
you're gonna be crushed.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm I'm gonna say centaurs.
Fair. I'll say mine, fish girls. I can't breathe underwater, motherfucker.
Really? I thought you were gonna go for insect girls. Guess,
No, at least there's a variety, and I can actually be with them
fair.
compared to the fish.
I
I
can't.
really changed my
I can't
think
breathe.
people think I'm into insects.
Yep, fair logic. Let's see. Centaurs, fish girls. Wait, are you talking fish girls specifically or mermaids?
Mermaids can at least come up for water, air. I mean,
Yeah, that was the
Fucking tourist.
that was the biggest distinction we had.
Oh man, I would love to go for a mermaid, but they can only do head.
Do not underestimate good head, Cortez.
I understand, but you can't. It's not a good long-term
Bro.
relationship.
well, they're tourists
Just
anyway.
because
so
you
they'll
said
leave you.
that, Nina. I'm not Nina. Mina from Commandos. Creature Commandos.
I thought you were saying something about the girl from Monster Camp. From
I
Monster
thought you were talking about Ashido for a second.
Ah, shut up.
I zoned out and I tuned back into Nina.
All right, yeah, her
It's
name is
either
Mina.
Mina or Nina. I can remember the name properly right now.
Anyways, Sky, what is your least favorite?
Mine, least favorite on waifu rating, right?
Yep.
Okay. Since it's not the general, it's way different. It is Arachnes and Spider Girls.
That is understandable.
It's arachnophobia basically on that one, but there is only one exception. And I said the last time, Novell.
Really?
I thought you were going to say Quinlith from Dark Souls.
No, she's horrendous.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Like, the top part is nice, but everything below the belly button, no.
Yeah. I said Novell, the quotes VTuber. And all that.
Huh.
So yeah. That's the exception to that one. Other than that, it is just yeah.
Okay, so I had a top 3 of least favorite. One of them is no longer in the least favorite categories. One that used to be you actually used to be Catgirls because of allergies. Then with Catgirls, I got to call both Lava and Blackout a coward, so just because that makes me laugh, they're no longer my least favorite. Lens Girls are still there because of allergies. And,
Oh, yeah.
and honestly, with the variety
And
of...
also, you're not Scottish.
Or vegan.
Fucking hell, lad.
I mean, you know the term sheep fucker.
I said
No.
Lens Girls.
Plant girls.
Yeah, I thought you said lamb. LAMB.
He's scared of his allergies. He's at beach.
Yeah, and my other one are gonna be ghosts.
Oh.
I can't touch a ghost!
Oh man, no.
Oh, no.
Man, no, man.
If
That's-
there's a will, there's a way,
That's
Lentil.
the hottest.
Like, I can cuddle with almost anything on this list at least. Not with ghosts!
Well, there are poltergeists that can interact with the physical world.
Possession is a thing.
That is hugging
You must
yourself
not
and that
see
is just
series
wanking
two.
it.
That's a
Someone has
different
to see
thing.
Scary Movie 2.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
yo, I think you're thinking about the wrong one on that one, and I think you're thinking about the other joke side. I think it was called Haunted House.
I mean,
No, I'm talking
there's
about
also that one
literally,
scene, guys.
literally.
There's also that one scene
No.
from Ghostbusters.
No, he said because of possession.
No, I was talking about literally in Scary Movie 2, the guy
Oh,
goes
okay,
in the
yeah.
girl.
I understand that, but like I thought we were on the possession thing.
Oh,
But,
you
like,
mean the one that was the Exorcist parody?
It's in multiple things, but yeah.
yeah.
It was just a booty call.
That's I miss those parody movies. They need to make like new stupid shit
They're
like
making
that.
the new Scary Movie 6 from the original 1 and 2. The
Yeah.
same creator, because they got the rights back.
Oh, yeah, the Wayne brothers.
Yeah, people are really excited because that means we get Shorty and the other guy.
Yep. Because Shorty.
I like the other voice. Like, I don't know. I found this in the closet. Where'd you get? Oh, I got my dress from whatchamacallit.
Rock.
Who hasn't told their least favorite yet?
I think.
I think that's everyone, isn't it?
All right, in that case,
Yeah.
let's go to
Also,
favorite waifu rating.
Cat girls.
All right,
Girls, yeah.
would you like to elaborate on your choice there, Mr.
I
British?
elaborated back in the episode. I am incredibly biased.
Fair.
To be fair, I think it's really hot because every time I remember in high school there were some girls who would actually put cat ears on their head, and I thought, holy shit, that's actually kind of sexy.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, I thought it was cute and all that, but the hair ornament and all that, the headband, I did think it was cute. But
So I just realized I took him.
then in like at the beginning of high school, there was this one person who got very popular off of Nekopara, and then I saw myself as the female version of myself. I was,
Damn.
yo,
And you were like, shit, I'm hot.
I was like, this girl is exactly like me. She's my favorite.
Hey, gotta love yourself if no one else will.
Hey.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
Blake.
Yeah.
Just Blake.
Yeah, Coconut. I'm talking about Coconut from Nekopara, by the way. She is legitimately 6 foot in height, 6 feet in height, has my exact eye colors. Yes, I'm heterochromatic, otherwise I wouldn't. And not only that, me and her have similar styles and similar attributes to each other. She's basically female. She is legitimately female me.
All right.
Congratulations.
So
Yeah,
to make it sure,
that's
okay.
what I
Also,
like
to
her.
be fair, when I saw Blake, I thought she was definitely cute. Then I turned out she's a cat girl. Okay.
All
Me,
right.
I like her mom.
Both very
Everyone always
fair.
says that. Everyone always
Oh.
says that.
I'm a
Dude,
sucker for a
she's
woman
a
that can
literal
cook.
cougar.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a woman that can cook. That's pretty much it.
I still think it's the dad that cooks in that household.
Oh no, that
Oh,
means
you still think the dad can cook? I mean, I do think he can cook too, but like, out of all of that, nah, how it looks up in that place for their house, that's a woman's touch. If I've ever seen
wow.
one.
Then you must really hate the girls in Persona 4.
Oh no, I
Oh yeah.
my
I don't think
favorite
you're
is
the one saying that, GA.
Hey, I love Chie, but I can agree she can't cook. But at least she's better than Yukiko.
That's not a high
Oh.
bar.
It's not a high bar.
Bro, I'm sorry, I can't go with Yukiko.
Coward.
I can't. Anyways, off topic.
Okay, So just making
Oh,
sure.
back.
Cortez, is your favorite also cat girls, or do you have a different one?
Yes.
All right. Would you like to elaborate why it's your favorite, though?
Because anytime I see a cat girl in an anime, I think, wow, they're actually kind of cute. And I'm the kind of personality and facial features over other features. Don't get me wrong, the other features are an extra, but you know, when I see a girl, I prefer looking at their face more than their body.
If just because you said that, if I was honestly gay, I would
I
say
am.
thank
Where the
you.
fuck is this conversation going?
Whoa!
I would say yes to you. You know that. No, because a man after my own heart, right here.
I know,
Literally,
but
Gypsy just
the
said,
issue is, I have kind of a phobia of the same gender. I'm not homophobic or anything. I just have a phobia of them in general.
"No, you're good on it. It's
Of
just
men, because I've had trauma from seeing that.
no." I said, if I wasn't all that, I got that stuff straight out because I know what I like.
Alrighty then.
I like butts. Big.
Moving on.
Please,
Exactly.
God, yes, the podcast that lets us learn a little bit more about ourselves.
No, that
Do you feel
the
the brain
butt
still
is
leaving
like
yet? Because I am.
single T. Yeah, off topic. Yeah,
Shall I continue?
Yep. Go ahead, Blackout. What is your favorite?
Well, I'm going to do the honorable mentions: cat girls, fox girls, wolf girls, of course. Just
Oh,
honorable
hell yeah.
mentions because they're top tiers as always.
Hell yeah.
But to
Oh,
add
well.
some spice to life here, I'm kind of going to say harpies being one of the best ones,
Hell yeah.
Mom,
Hmm.
no.
especially
Okay.
with our lore update with phoenixes included. Man.
Tricky.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, tricky. I got a weakness.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I feel like the most humanoid they are, the better.
So you are not a fan of when the furry skills goes
Yeah.
beyond 3 and further.
Wow. Wawa from Hollow
Wow.
So,
Wawa.
hey Sky, what is your favorite, though?
Oh, it's a like Blackout. I do have a tie for first place because it on the waifu ratings. So, like, it's a big tie of a four-way tie.
Mm-hmm.
Werewolves, vampires, dragon girls, and as you can tell, what and all that. Dark elves.
Respectable, but the quote on screen is not actually in play.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
your favorites
elves not
are
monster girls. Too basic.
free
Yeah,
fursuit a month.
I
But
didn't say too basic.
no, yeah, I did that because of the rule right there with the dark elf thing. He noticed. But the actual four-way tie on it. Same three, but non-joke is, and this is actually it's kind of strange because I don't know how to actually put this one out there properly. It is wait, like Gobbies.
Hey.
There you go, Lentil. Now you know.
Moral
Oh, no,
victory!
It's the
Our
four-way
Lentil,
tie.
we just hear a click on Sky's end. Fuck, he's free!
Oh, dude. No, dude, you wanna know why? Like, because of Lentil and all that, he actually gave me recommendations on good anime for me to get. I was actually scared of goblins growing up and all that. That's why they were like the general. They were very low, lower than a slime.
That's
And
because
that's
you've
because of
seen
fear.
Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, and not only that, yeah, Goblin Slayer did that even worse.
I
So.
see someone
But like,
switch to
he
Joker.
showed me. Yeah,
I've been switching.
he
this
showed
whole
me
time.
more like some recommendations that actually made it better and all that. And we talked about Peter Grill. Second season of Peter Grill. I watched it to that point. Oh my goodness.
Lava is transformed.
It's so adorable. I want to hug. I just want to hug and just.
So, for Sky's favorites, we have a free fursuit a month, gingers. I don't have a sassy remark for dragon curls, and culture.
Gingers. Where's the ginger coming from, if I may ask?
Depends. Do you want the more old source or do you want the South Park joke?
They're soulless.
I want both.
Okay, I'll start with the Greek one. In ancient Greece, they actually burned the corpses of redheads because 1, red hair was very uncommon there. 2, they tend to have light skin and burn easily in the sun, so they were linked to creatures of the night. And they generally believed that redheads just came back from the dead to roam as vampires, hence why they burned specifically their bodies.
Oh fuck!
I thought you were also doing it because of Babo Sith right there.
Oh, I was coming to that later.
Lava changed form.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that doesn't have red hair.
Everything you have has red hair.
Pikachu. I deleted the Pikachu.
Bang! I didn't know you.
Hold on.
Motherfucker, everything you
I deleted the Pikachu.
almost everything you had red hair.
All right. I don't think you've got it.
I haven't gone yet. 1 is because I'm gonna go with a tie. 1 is because my last couple of relations have been relatively shorter than me, have all been kind of chaotic. So out of personal experience, I kind of am obliged to say goblins are in my top 4 waifus.
Well, that's already there. Yeah, we know that.
Someone
Yeah.
here is.
So if I have to pick
Thank
something
you,
that
Captain Obvious.
isn't,
Anything else?
yeah. I am a massive fan from the Jin aesthetic.
Oh yeah, one of our newest ones.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was very hyped to do that episode, and then finally wore Blackout out 2 weeks ago with it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw it.
All right.
I saw that episode.
So,
all said and done, we've reached our halfway point.
so just to kind of end our favorite waifu section, each of us has picked a top waifu. And I'm gonna roll a dice. Shall I go for D20 or D6?
6.
No,
It's mostly to
dude.
it's mostly to decide who will reveal theirs first and explain.
You are excluded, good sir.
Why are we explaining? Why are we
Do a
explaining?
D4.
What do we explain?
They're just waifu.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you are excluded.
There's nothing to explain. They're waifu. That's it.
Fair. 1 second, I dropped my dice.
I was gonna say do a D4 because there's like, honestly, on the other side is 4.
Rude.
Oh no!
According to the dice, Cortez,
What number is it? Oh,
explain yourself.
I'm putting on the side. Okay.
As you picked as your best waifu, Nami from One Piece.
Yes. Nami Swan, not Robin Swan.
me and him agree with the name. I like Sanji.
Yeah. I feel like, even though rumor is that Sanji's been getting disrespected on the anime lately,
Oh yeah, they've been
Oh, yeah.
cutting him out of scenes.
that is messed
Yeah.
up.
Toei is
Uh-huh.
Toei is doing Sanji dirty.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. Anyways, So, what's your question?
So, out of all the options in One Piece, why is Nami your favorite, if I may ask?
Because when she was first introduced, she was the only one who seemed like the most normal.
She had a level head and a thirst for
Most
money.
Normal.
That
Dude.
and the fact that her she wasn't what they called an hourglass figure.
Go to your skip anyway.
Of course.
Wasn't. I mean,
Yeah.
I see.
I love the
Pre
tomboy
time skip.
aesthetic.
Post time skip, however, they decided screw it, extra boobage.
I do like her hair in post time skip though.
I do too.
I do too. Oh yeah, I love her long hair, but I do like I am a sucker for short hairs.
I was
Fair.
such a fan of the tomboy aesthetic, like pre-time skip.
Yes, that I know it's silly. Like that's one of the reasons why I like Chie is because I like the short hair.
Yeah, like there's
I
there's
like
nothing
tomboy
wrong with it.
But also like I liked her backstory and I liked her like the fact that how she overcame it. And I do prefer pre, but post time skip, I love her motherly intention. Like she has a weakness for children that she wants to protect. I really like that.
It's because
It's more of
how
like a
she
soft spot.
was.
Yes, I have a soft spot for her.
Yeah.
Because if
And
we're
also
using
just like
One
her
Piece
acting.
as a point of reference, I kind of preferred pre-time skip Nico Robin over Nami, mostly because I think she just rocked it better.
Also, for the
yeah.
fact that she just lost, for some reason, she lost all of her tan.
Everyone lost all of their 10.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, Nico Robin. At first, she was considered
No,
her.
no, no.
her
Are
name
you
was
sure
based off
that
of-
everyone lost their tan? Usopp.
oh yeah, Usopp definitely lost his 10 by quite a bit.
Usopp
I
still
know
has
that
a good
too.
bit of his tan.
A little bit, but he's still a lot paler. Ironically, I think the only one who gained a 10 is Brooke.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Brooke has gotten back in the limelight due to the recent chapter. I won't spoil that.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet. Alright. Next one
Again gets her.
Next one on the dice. Alright, the dice has decided on blackout.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so Holo from Spice
Much hitting
Wolf.
my choice. Yeah,
Well,
well, my very first ever.
I saw that. I thought it was Raftalia.
I
What?
can
I had
see
the stream
why.
open.
I can see the logic why you thought that. But,
I'll tell you wishes.
yeah. Well, I have never watched Spice Wolf, so could you introduce her to me?
Yeah, it's from a pretty laid-back anime where this goddess of harvest travels with a merchant over the country, and they pretty much just go around selling stuff.
Ah, cool.
Very intellectual, very beautiful looking. One of my first waifus.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, considering she has ears, I assume it's a little bit of a fantasy anime.
Oh yeah, a little. Well, no, really, she's like the only fantasy because she's like a wolf god.
Oh.
Send it down.
So, is she the only
Yeah.
one with that has like ears like that?
Yep.
Alright. So, no like
Um,
fleshy magic, no
Nope.
exotic races.
It's medieval, medieval merchanting. That's really it.
How good is the writing?
Really good, dog. Really,
good.
really beautiful.
Really good. Really good.
Alright, yeah. Like I said, I have no experience with Spice Wolf. I know the face, I
Never
know...
watched it.
Yeah. I knew a little bit about the premise, but that is it.
Have you ever checked out? Is it wrong to pick up a girl in the dungeon?
Up till a certain season, yeah.
Bestia is Bestia. Short.
I'm getting a phone call.
Design-wise,
Yes, yes.
I agree. Personality-wise, no.
I
Alright.
kind of like her personality.
She's a little bit
I
too...
feel like
She's a little
personality
bit
kinda
too
Not,
selfish for
not to
me.
that extent, but more like she gives off the vibe of herself as a god
Yeah, like
and all that.
I like her demeanor, but not necessarily her personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
It's the one with her that she kind of gives me hero vibes.
Alright, the dice landed on Cortez again.
Yay!
Alright, this time the dice landed on me. And for my top waifu, I picked someone who recently is getting a lot more spotlight. Zoe from the Monster Prom series.
Yeah!
God.
Zoe!
Of course.
Okay, so first of all, in the first game, she was a secret ending, and I loved her design once she got revealed to be a actual dateable option. Her personality was fun, her stories were, for me at least, enjoyable.
This is the darkest timeline.
The fact that an ending involving her had like a fucking rap song with the voice of Scott and Polly was also highly
Oh my god,
entertaining.
wait, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is the darkest timeline.
have you never got the Prankmasters ending?
No.
Okay, to get it, you have to play first term in Monster Prom. Get like either the amulet or the blood. No, wait, sorry, the totem. No, wait, not the totem. Anyways, first term, and you can get like a secret ending by unleashing Zagord. Later to be known as Zoe. She is one of the mainliners in the newest game, Monster Con. And they gave her a lot of personality. Hell, they gave my least favorite of the first game a lot of likable personality. Goddamn,
He's still fucking boring.
No, give him some time, especially when he interacts with Nico. He literally just goes, "What the fuck?" Like when he breaks his demeanor, that is when he's like, Liam
I will stand by the fact that Liam is the most boring character.
I will agree, he was in Prom. He's a lot more entertaining in Con, though.
I don't care for Liam, but I did love the ending where they tried to flip the third wall. I was like, turn around.
Like, oh my god. Alright. Evens or odds, Lava?
Mine's spoken for Lava because Seth is muted.
Yeah, that's why I'm letting him pick. So, evens or odds?
I will take even.
Alright, so if it lands on odds, that means Seth has to do it. If it's evens, Lava. What's it? Is this a 9 or a... It is a 6, so sadly, you have to go, Lava.
Shit! I have to go? Fuck. Alright, well, it was nice being here, y'all.
No!
Touche! Well played. But anyways,
Yes, I'm last, like planned.
explain yourself.
There's not much to explain. So, for those who don't know, I don't know much about One Piece. I really don't. I know like bare minimum.
No dip.
However, when I heard there was a movie that's fully based around music, I was just like, yeah, that looks. And then I saw Uta's design.
Then why is it Blake on the screen?
Wait, I said Uta.
You gave me you first started with Blake, and I didn't have enough time to change it to Uta.
Fuck. I can't. So I have an ad playing, so I didn't know what was above me.
Well, this is awkward. You explain your new waifu to your old.
Oh.
If we're doing that, then it would have been the first one I said, which was Akiza. I've got nothing for that choice.
In that case, which one do you want to explain?
There's nothing to explain.
There's nothing to explain.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I just really love for each of them. I just really love the designs of the characters. In all honesty.
Oh, totally fair.
Out of the three of them, though, I would have to say Uta would be the one I wanted there, and that's because I'm trying to go into music, and the fact that her entire gimmick is music, like from her name down to the devil fruit that she has, is fucking immaculate to me.
Oh man, you would really like Brooke because he is really good at music.
No, I know about Brooke. I just prefer. I don't know. I just prefer Uta.
No, that's understandable.
Yeah, fair enough. Brooke has not been getting a lot of spotlights lately. And the One Piece Red
And also-
movie looks gorgeous, so
Though I will just say one thing for Blake here, because yeah, she is currently the one above me. Bella Booty, baby.
very acceptable answer.
Everyone, I swear, the strip poker night in the inventory, they always make that joke.
It's also for Blake. It's between her and Yang for Team Ruby, and honestly, I do prefer Blake.
I prefer. I
Okay,
If
of
prefer
only
course you're a
because I have. If only because I really do prefer cat girls.
Bumblebee.
I am so happy that that's finally a thing because it makes all the haters hate more, and it makes me drink their tears.
Alright, so if we're talking about Ruby waifus, my top 3 would be Neo,
Yes.
Tak, and I kind of like Harriet.
Hi, I fucked everyone on my team, but what about especially him?
Ooh.
Hi, the one that the he literally got Raven.
Oh, Tai Yang.
Oh!
yeah.
Yang and Ruby's
Oh,
father.
right.
Oh,
Taiyang. Yeah,
especially
I didn't hear you say Tai, I just heard you say hi.
Oh my bad.
In that case,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get my entire team pregnant, Crow. Entire
Taiyang is
team!
Uh,
Meaning, Sky.
it's my turn, right?
Elaborate on the mosquito leprechaun.
What the fuck is that?
Hi, my name is Sky Love, the Shadow Warlock, and the waifu I chose is a Celtic vampire by the name of the legend Babon Sith.
Where is she from?
But this version of Babon Sith is Fate Grand Orders.
Oh,
Yeah,
never played a Fate game, so you're continue.
yeah. Basically, half vampire, half fae.
And half
Deal.
Irish.
A vampire.
No, that's how they did it in. Yeah, a fae, yeah, vampire, yeah, I don't like it. Anyways, it's mainly for the vampire one. It's mainly for vampires because, well, I grew up with Underworld and like
If you're early 2000s, then you're probably
Castlevania
Buffy the
and all
Vampire
that. Buffy, yes, definitely Buffy and Angel.
That's a show I wanted to get into, but I never got around to.
Not only that, but Charmed and all that. I like the darker stuff. So I thought
True
it was
Blood?
like cool, action packed. And vampires have always been like a soft spot because of Underworld. I thought, okay, if vampires don't actually do the bat thing, like turn into a bat in here, and they're actually just people with fangs that drink blood and all that.
And also wear leather.
I mean, not all of them wear tight.
I know. I'm just making a joke for me.
Very skin tight suits.
I mean, to be fair, she's a fan favorite to women and men.
Yes. But her most latest outfit and all that, I actually really do like of the last movie for Underworld because they're never going to do another one.
My first
Yeah.
vampire crush wasn't
It's
even
bad.
a female.
I fell asleep during the final one
Oh.
because it's so boring. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
I like the third
But
one. Cool. I thought that one was cool.
yeah. Because of that, also with Babon Sith for Fate, I have a thing for redheads, of course, you can tell. And if I haven't said this enough, yes, I like tsunderes, but they're not like the type. I like people like Nino from Quintuplets. The girl that will give you the middle finger but still shows love to you.
Then do I have a vampire to show you? It's from Castlevania Season 2.
I know already about that one. Don't worry. And you're talking about
you mean
Lenore.
Alucard?
No, Lenore.
No.
No, Lenore, because she done the middle finger and all that, just like Nino did, and it was beautiful.
I was saying more the fact that she tricked the guy into falling in love with her, and then she pretty much became a zombie mommy.
Oh yeah, she gaslighted him.
Oh yeah, but then she actually
Started to care.
at the last. Not only that, actually truly loved him.
Mhm.
That's the type of. That's what I have a classification of calling a hard ass.
My favorite quote from the Castlevania show: "The fuck is toilet paper?"
God, that line is hilarious. Anyways, like I said with my ratings and all that, with my ratings and in general, it's always a tie between vampire and wares. If you also heard of Midnight Texas, the show and book series,
Was it?
yeah.
Moonlight, Texas?
Midnight Texas. I meant to say midnight.
I'll be honest, it sounds like a strip club.
It does. But that's not there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I mean, this one dude is like has like a whole arsenal for his human wife, and he's a vampire.
Oh, yes, 2 seasons.
So
That's
what is everyone's either first vampire they liked or just favorite one in general?
Oh, first vampire.
First vampire?
Yeah, like I asked a question about everyone their waifu a little bit, so just gonna ask about vampires for Skies.
My first
Yeah.
vampire I liked, and that was also part of my waifu list, is Mocha from Rosario plus Vampire.
Yeah. That hit it a whole lot for the anime scene for me.
I never had a vampire waifu, but one of my favorite vampire shows was called The Strain. It's a cool twist. It's a really unique twist on vampires. It's like they're getting more rodent-like and a tongue for days.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's what I said. Like, okay, I prefer the actual tell. It's a curse, but that takes it out on the disease part, and which is Chinese.
I really
thing.
thought that was so cool. I love the German guy who was trying to get with the one girl, but obviously he can't because the one thing the curse is you lose everything downstairs.
Oh
So,
god,
Yep.
they became
went-
Barbie dolls.
He went straight for the booty because he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna eat your booty out.
Yeah, Chinese curse there. Chinese disease right there. Turned
Even
into a
then, they
curse.
were strong on the censorship.
Yep.
Oh no, it was on FX after dark, so they could get away with a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Lava?
Like that one show that came out with it too. I forgot. But yeah. Great show. If you are into really screwed up stuff.
Okay, my first vampire is not even a waifu but a husbando, and that would be Myotismon.
Myotismon!
No. Please tell me which version at least.
The very first anime.
Myotismon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not that Myotismon. He
The one
was-
that we all know that is like, It's
Wait,
like,
he was
he's like the
in the English dub?
no.
No. No, what the fuck are you on, Sky? My Otis
Yeah, yeah, no.
At the
Edamon
Joker
was
style.
Edamon was.
Elvis.
Elvis.
No, I
There was
said
never a Michael Jackson one.
Yeah, my oldest mine
Jackson.
was Mr. Pimp named
Craig, I
Switchback.
said who? You thought I said he? I
You
would've
said
Michael
he.
Jackson. I didn't say he. I said
You did.
hoo.
Anyway,
Lava?
Huh?
Who was your first vampire you liked?
No, I said so. I preferred the Yuki-Onna from the show, but no, it was fucking Mocha.
yeah, I love Missouri as well. She was my favorite wife, but you said vampire, so
Yeah, it was Mocha.
My current favorite vampire is actually from a little known series called Actually I Am, or the Japanese name, Jitsuwa Watashi wa.
oh yeah, that
No.
Yes!
No way.
The manga is fucking hilarious. It's the first romance series I followed, not just because it was fucking funny, but I actually cared about the romances.
Yes.
when you're 40 chapters deep at 2 a.m. and they finally get to a love confession.
Yeah, like the facial expressions.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
We got time, but we should move on to our
actual subject.
the
Wait,
real
what?
subject. The worst monster out of all monster girls. The ones that have caused the most destruction out of all of them combined. Scamper.
Fuck!
Yep.
Humans.
Wait, what?
What?
Hey, it's Neil. Hey, it's Ted.
Oh gosh, no! No,
Yeah.
turns out it was man.
Hey,
So,
waiting on this one, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
we kept this one just at the bottom of the barrel. We were scraping, and
Which
we were thinking like,
was human. Yes.
Wait, what?
Dude, I never picked the human up.
God.
dude, give me an option for races in any game. I never picked a human.
I don't either.
Nope.
Oh, I did.
Dude, I've
I
picked
only
human a
picked
few
human.
times.
Plays Pokemon. Is there a
Yes.
non-human option?
Like
Human.
Skyrim,
top.
Dragon Age, World of Warcraft.
I see two of my favorites for the slideshow. You know this?
This is a short
I'm
one.
just glad. I'm just glad.
So
Yor
far.
and
Neo.
Neo are up there.
Neo. Yeah, Neo's. Yes, Neo is one of my favorites.
Also, I also am glad there's a Persona rep.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah.
That Blackout
Yeah,
DM'd me, and I was like, ooh.
Wait a minute! I'm in the right Persona game for the one you have up there.
Hey, Lava. Hey, Lava.
All right. Groceries
Why
are
you-
cheaper, so
I'll
I'm
talk
just
to you
gonna
later.
say, I gotta go.
All right, fair enough.
So,
So,
yes, the worst of the monsters. That-
both in wifeability and viciousness.
Oh. Oh. This is my. This is wife rating. Yeah.
Okay, so shall we start with the thing we normally start with when we do these with your waifus? The biology.
let's see.
Yes.
We
We.
all have been fucking waiting for this.
Yeah, because
Yes.
whenever we talk
Yes,
about
we
the
right.
biology, whenever we can't really
Yes,
think of
we're right.
anything, we just go with they're basically just like humans, but yada yada yada. Add this, remove that. But we never really talked
Nope.
about what it is like to be human. So,
Oh, goodness.
as most
let
of
you go.
us are aware, humans are a bipedal species who share a common ancestor with a lot of the apes that still roam about, like Neanderthals, but even further. A human is evolved to stand upright, unlike most creatures that roam planet
You
Earth.
cannot do this with a straight face.
No, I cannot.
You know
Out of
Get off
all
the-
of us, I think the two people that can do it with a straight face is either me or Blackout.
Oh, I could do it with a black. I
Do it. Can you do it with a monotone voice?
yeah, I definitely.
Alright.
I studied biology. I definitely could do it with a straight face, but it's just that after everything, to end it with humans is just fucking funny to me.
Humans is amazing. Would you waifu these monster girls? And now we do humans.
Yes, I would.
If
Definitely.
I have to.
All right, so we are a bunch of bipedal meatbags with a bunch of useless organs inside.
Our most used one is probably the stomach.
And heart.
And lungs. And
Oh, yeah,
liver.
bone structure isn't
Get
perfect
me.
either. Give me my fucking tail, please.
Bladder.
Yeah.
Shall go on.
So we don't even have to ask about the culture, because
Intestine.
culture is kind of a shit show, especially for those three on the left of the screen. Some offense, you guys.
Oi! Some offense indeed.
Hold on, I
because,
can fix this for me.
Like your culture is perfect over there.
Fair. Like, at least we followed through with the threat eat the rich at some point, but...
Let me go back to Joker.
I doubt that you know how to spin and hunt.
When you say spin, you mean like make clothing?
Skin.
Oh, skin.
Skin as in for
Oh yeah, skin I definitely can do.
fur and all
I could.
that. Okay.
That part I could.
Okay.
All right. Anything else on biology, boys?
Well, when you look at it, we like a lot of protective features that, defense-wise, we are quite shit.
Yeah.
The biggest reason,
I'm laughing because
the biggest reason why we are considered the dominant species of this planet is not we are stronger, it's not we are faster, it is mostly our way to adapt to scenarios, it's our surprisingly high stamina compared to other creatures, it's our numbers, and
Stubbornness.
honestly, yeah, stubbornness is a very great denominator, because
Sheer stupidity. Sheer stupidity.
Yeah, that's you, bud.
we developed from can
That's
I
your
eat
bud.
that to we cannot eat that because of I can't handle it. We evolved to being able to take like milk from other animals, which is by definition
be
a
rated from
freak
one of us, by 2 of
mutation
us.
that we bred into ourselves compared to other creatures. We are literally the only creatures that by at this point default are able to take lactose from other creatures when we're not in our infant stages for mammals.
Yeah.
And as someone who loves milk and who's going to be invaded for milk in a couple years,
Absolutely.
I love that we did that. Because more often than I think about it, human diets is fucking ridiculous. Just look at honey. Which ancestor looked at these stinging bugs, sons of bitches, and thought like, I know these horse has something tasty.
Bud, I think that's you and me.
I want to know who figured out milk, though. What's going on?
Oh, milk. That there's two like historic ones, like recorded and all. One is the UK area. And the other is actually the Germanic area, the Slavic area.
There's also a lot of
Where-
milk consuming in Egypt.
But I mean, by discovery.
Yeah.
I was talking about discovery and all that.
Hell, speaking of discovery, some of our foodstuffs and medicine wonders were discovered by accident.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mint.
Potato chips, by accident. Apple crumble, by accident.
Humans are so stupid.
Chocolate chip cookies by accident.
Humans can do such stupid stuff that comes full circle and becomes something smart.
We are the species who succeed at falling upwards. Penicillin, one of our best medical breakthroughs, by accident.
Yeah, actually, because mint, the herb mint was actually used to cure, not only headaches, but sleep paralysis and, multiple stomach diseases before, like big civilizations were around.
Medicine was a wild thing to start off with, anyway.
Yeah.
It was-
Uh-huh.
Before we had laws on that stuff, it was such a wild wasteland of theories.
Oh yeah.
Want some leeches? Anyway, God.
Hey kid, want some heroin? It's a great cough medicine.
We put drugs in our soda.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa,
Coca-Cola.
whoa. I will take full responsibility on that one.
Why the
Because
fuck are you
I
taking
live in the place
responsibility?
where I
It's
did
a soda.
No. Reason why, Lava. I live in the U.S., Georgia. Remember Coca-Cola?
I live in New York, but I
It
don't
was
take
made
responsibility for
in-
gun accidents that I'm not involved with.
Oh no, not that. I'm as Georgia. Ooh, I'm doing it because, well, I'm a representative of it. I live in it.
Anyway,
I know the history of it, like that.
And the worst part is, we don't get along with other people outside imaginary lines.
Yeah. Out of all the creatures roaming our Earth, we are the biggest wildcard. We are either very territorial, we are either the most communal, we are either the most appreciative of our own kind, or the most discriminatory of our own.
You don't have to remind me about that last one.
Hell, I'm not even talking about like when there's like visual differences, like this guy's taller, this guy has a haircut that isn't from where I am, this guy has a different skin color. I'm talking about like in local communities with like soccer teams.
Yeah.
Yep. And also in like games, like, oh, you choose this weapon for this person, for your.
You'd like to
Character build
hit
and all
monster
that.
with this type of stick? You peasant. Use this stick!
Yeah. Or
My stick's
in the
better.
case for Magic the Gathering.
Well, mine is.
Gruel? You're better off just going Judd.
Or even this show. Oh my god, you like that type of monster girl? You coward!
The entire argument we had on. Welcome back,
Yup.
Cortez.
Right on time. I timed it. I did it for him. I timed it.
You want that monster girl?
The audacity.
The entire, like just the perfect example. The entire argument we had when it came to milk during the Catgirl episode.
You cowards!
It doesn't work like that, Lentil.
Not with that attitude!
I'm pretty sure it's not legal in most places.
If I want a vampire woman to bite me, I would allow it.
That's
And
your
I would.
prerogative. It's just that werewolves are better. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So, we now all know that in real life, because of his favoritism, Sky will never grow a beard because he wants to keep his neck clear.
No, I literally can't grow a beard. No,
You are
that's-
predetermined to be a vampire simp in that case.
Oh no, dude. I want a beard. I want a beard. I'm about to be 26 this year, and I want a beard. I have
No,
no
you
beard.
don't. No, you don't. As
Yes,
someone
you
who
do.
doesn't want to grow a beard, no, you don't.
You want a beard.
Bro. Unlike you,
And we're at it again, guys.
unlike
I just
you,
realized
I'm
that was
tried. Bro, I do want a beard. That's the thing.
only grow a beard if you have a baby face.
No, as someone who
No.
is proud to have a beard
No.
and who is represented having a beard, look at my PNG tuber. It's
Yes.
amazing to have a beard. It feels great to just have something to fiddle with when you're just scratching your chin.
Oh no,
just
I
itchy.
100% agree. It's just if I
Skill
don't-
issue, Lava.
I look 20 years younger.
You also
Oh,
sound
bro,
20 years
like-
younger.
Team beard.
Bro.
It's bad if
Right.
I sound 20 years younger.
And
Like,
we're fighting over beards now. Perfect decision.
It's just
No,
it's itchy to me.
like- we're still human, so like,
So yeah,
For
look, you sit
instance,
there on a lot
yeah.
of our places that doesn't do shit too.
oh yeah, that too. I would. If I want a facial beard, like I want a big, beautiful beard, like my ancestors.
But if you have hair anywhere other than your head or face, no one likes it apparently.
Like, I can still see the appeal of a hairy chest.
Yeah. But hairy back?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
No,
that,
I
no
don't-
thank you.
Matter of fact, I don't have that either.
Wasn't
Bro.
his jeans.
I don't have a hairy chest. I don't have hair on my chest at all.
Oh, I hate hair, and it like on my feet. I can't stand that. I have to shave it.
What?
Hair and it sucks.
Yes, 100%. I cannot stand the feeling of hair on my feet.
I don't. It's probably because of the Native American in me, but I don't.
Tell the
I-
Native
I-
American in you to make room.
That's
Dude, I'm
the Irish in me.
I'm a-
hairy feet.
I'm Irish, Scottish, and Welsh.
To quote a specific comedian, forgot the name. Well, I'm Irish, but we shanked our way in all your family trees.
Oh, family trees. Oh, I will.
I am
have
proud
that.
German and in the very green Irishman.
Wait, top of the morning, tell you.
Ah,
So this is
Um,
this is something I have said to Cortez and apologized for. Over the years that I've known him, I thought he was bald because of how he sounded. I don't know why, but somehow he sounded bald to me.
It's you is I have too much hair in my head sometimes.
Yeah. And I accept that I'm wrong. I just don't know why I thought you were bald by the way you sounded.
okay, if we're gonna do it like that, Cortez, you wanna know what I thought for you and all that?
Oh, this is fun.
The
This
first
is gonna-
day you
I
met
told
Lentil.
you to be
Bald!
quiet.
Bald!
I don't know if you. No, I don't know if you remember me saying this to you, but like 2 or 3 years ago, like I even said this. I am sorry, but are you like shorter than 5'6"?
I'm just barely tall. I am 5'10", 5'9".
Okay, so you're average height.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought you were short. Okay, like really freaking short.
I love how
100%
my
thought
voice
you were younger
is-
than me.
I love that
But,
people try to
like,
assume from my
compared
voice.
You had like
I didn't think.
Oh.
I just thought you were younger than I was.
I'm the oldest one here, and that's even sadder. I have a high-pitched voice. I can't stand it.
yeah.
I have been
I-
told
honestly-
multiple times over the phone, I'm sorry, ma'am, can we help you?
You're not the only one with the ma'am thing. I get confused with my mother every day, and then my little brother.
But the thing is, I can tell you have a masculine voice. For some reason, my voice is feminine.
Well, right now I'm just well, Lafa, Blackout. You know my real voice. This ain't my real voice. If you can hear the southern charm, then yeah, that's my real voice. Right now I'm being clear, concise, and wow, Ryan.
I mean,
Right
half
when
my
I
life
say
I've been in the north
concise.
and the south.
Yep.
Want to know
Um,
something
Born in the
funny
north,
about
and
what someone
I
thought
moved to the
about
south
me
recently.
when they just heard my voice?
Oh yeah, me. You. I thought you were a, but like face wise and hair wise, I thought you had like black hair
How the
and
I have
a
so many
blonde like
questions.
a light beard, like a
The
light
way
brown
that you,
beard.
the way that you speak fluent English, I always thought that you were actually secretly American.
No, want to know what's funny? Someone
That'd be
that I
weird.
used to GM for thought I was from like Morocco and was honestly disappointed when he learned like, wait, you're white?
I, honestly, I thought you were Finnish, like the Dudesons.
That's gross, sir.
That is closer than Morocco.
I know, right? Seriously,
thought you-
Finland and New Netherlands are like neighbors almost.
I mean,
I wouldn't go that far.
just because how the sound of his, like his voice and all that. I thought
Yeah, that's true. My bad.
I don't want to say Swedish. I didn't want to say Swedish or Danish, so I went with who does he sound like? He sounds like a deeper voiced Yarpy from the Dudesons.
Huh. I'm gonna take that as a compliment because I have no idea who that is.
It is a compliment, by the way.
Aren't you borderline German?
Yes, it.
Like didn't you tell me once
Yes,
that you
it's
could
been
walk
weird.
to Germany?
I mean, I could. I'm close to Belgium. Wait, I'm actually gonna look real quick something. Let's see, Google Maps. Because I could like easily walk to Belgium in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But if I were to walk to Germany,
Mm. So like,
yeah, I'm just kind of look.
yeah,
I'm googling how far Germany is away from me at the moment.
yeah, just to keep up with topic and all that. What about me? What do y'all think about me with the voice that I normally do around y'all?
I got to admit, just from the way that your picture looks on here, that's exactly what I thought you look and sound like.
Oh,
Generic white guy.
A blonde white man.
generic
Yeah.
white guy. No. Okay. The only thing is, I'm red skinned.
Interesting.
Yeah, Native American. I'm Cherokee
That's cool.
with blonde hair and the eyes.
So that means you are a true American. We're all just posers.
I also live in the woods.
We're all mutts.
Okay.
Oh,
The closest
and I'm royalty.
the closest German town I could walk to would take me 24 hours.
Damn, my
Don't
bad.
take a
I
whole
thought you were
day.
a lot closer than that.
Yeah, because for me to get to Finland, I would have to first cross the German border, go through like half of Germany into Denmark, and
Yeah.
if I go by land, through Sweden, if by boat, through the Eastern Sea.
Yeah.
Well, say what you want about Finland. They never gave up. At least I don't think
All
they
right.
did.
Well, we're running out of time here soon, so we should really.
All right.
Into our
In that
argument.
case, Let's start with the normal questions. Uh, what is your general interest in humans, and what is your waifu rating of them? Sky.
Oh, I'm going first. Well, yes, yes, I would. Just yes, even with all the problems in the world and all that, and all the stuff and all.
And like rating, like out of
Yeah,
0 out of 10.
but
0 to 10. What
okay,
would
out
you
of
give them?
10. Okay, thank you. Okay, out of 10, 10. But I would drop the 10 to an immediate 1 for a brunette human woman in a heartbeat if they are a miserable person, like hate driven person in a heartbeat.
All right,
That's-
Lava, you're next.
Basically 10, because redheads, blondes, raven-haired beauties. Do I have to say more?
I mean,
And also, eyes are. I like to see people's eye colors. They're beautiful. I'm
All
done.
right, Lava, you're next.
I mean, since I have
Same,
what?
same start for Sky there, just yes for general, really. It's kind of, compared to everything else, it'd be a low rating, but seeing as we're doing this on its own, it. Like. I still love that this is what you fuckers choose to end with.
I guessed it right.
We were originally planning on making this an April 1st episode, but
To be fair, man is the greatest monster.
yeah.
All right, so let's go 1 to 10. What's your general and what's your waifu?
8. We'll go high, but not as high as Cat Girls.
Okay.
So that is like a 7 for you?
Yeah, 7.
Alright, Cortez.
Well, since I have a higher chance of scoring with an actual woman than
Wow.
a non-human, I guess I'll have to go
Cowards.
with 10 out of 10.
Fucking cowards.
Hey. I already said my reasoning and all that. And
Yeah.
I'm not a coward, at least.
No, you went with variety, so I can respect variety.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
definitely.
a pretty looking girl with good features, personality wise, I sign me up.
All right,
Yeah,
Skylar.
give me someone.
No, you go first. You're actually wait, Cortez.
No, I have a reason to go last.
Alright. In that case, Cortez, what is your rating? You said you haven't really gave a
I
score.
said 10.
Ah. Alright.
He said 10.
Since
due
Blackouts
to
does claim to have a
flexibility.
reason, general wise, I'm gonna give them a high number because they are very
Their only option.
well, they have a high variety. Humans have accomplished great things if left alone, but also horrendous things. They are one of the races with the biggest potential. Waifu
Yeah, for war
rating,
crimes.
I'm gonna go with a 6. They're kind of a little bit plain.
Fair.
Absolutely fair on that one, actually.
General interest for me is 6 because we have amazing lore if you really look into it in certain spots.
Uh-huh.
But for my waifu rating, unlike you filthy casuals, I actually have waifued somebody.
Lucky
I have been
bastard.
married
Oh, yeah.
before.
Oh, wait. No. Blackout, take that back. I almost had
Still-
waifu at some point.
Almost is not good enough because I
Almost.
actually went through
Yes.
with it.
I have the closest I ever had was high school, and I suck.
I have been married, so
Hey,
Touche! Yeah, that's a little bit of Blackout lore.
Yeah.
That does make you fit to go last in this lineup.
I had a tech. had a technical fiance.
I'm dating a married
I
woman,
went on
but
a
that
date
doesn't exactly
once.
count.
Shoulda, woulda, but didn't.
Y'all are dating people?
Death.
I almost dated once.
I
She was a
haven't
bitch.
had any other relationship
I
in
love how y'all are talking about relationships you've been in. Me and
6 years.
Cortez are just like, yeah, we know what you guys are talking about.
Smile and
Yeah,
wave, boys.
years,
Smile
bro.
and waves.
Smile and wave, Cortez. Smile and wave.
Well, obviously, my answer is yes in the end.
Fair.
Yes, man. I hear that they had great lore so much that they made their own lore of other lore, and it
It's
goes
called
deeper
religion.
into
Yes,
yeah.
before. I'm just gonna say yes before my brain implodes after what Cortez says.
It's called religion,
Would
Cortez.
I waifu a
Exactly.
human?
Out of necessity, I guess if I have to.
It's our only option.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I can
unless
dream,
you want
Harold.
to commit, crimes, then there's other options.
I mean, a
Did you
penguin
work on
married a
Catgirls?
cartoon cutout.
Is Elon still working on Catgirls? Or did he drop that project?
He botched it. Like
Oh, yeah, we're
significantly
stuck
botched
with
it.
Yeah, we're stuck.
I keep seeing
I mean-
ads about a person turned into a dog, even though I think it's fake.
I mean, we got
Oh, yeah,
we got
right.
close to getting direwolves back, so Jurassic Park waifus
Oh,
might be
yeah,
a
we're
thing.
back.
Oh, yeah.
Those are confirmed.
Hmm?
Those are confirmed. Direwolves are back.
Yesn't.
They're hybrids of direwolves, pretty
Well,
much. 'cause
they
you
are
can't have
basically
100
souped
people.
up normal grey wolves. They are not that closely related to direwolves exactly.
Something tells me
Mechanically,
that they're going to be some big ass wolves.
they basically function as direwolves, but they're not exactly direwolves. Like, if you don't know what's going on, yeah, you can say direwolves are back, but technically, not
Yeah,
yet.
but when would you wipe it? There's no technicals here.
But you know the stupid thing is how many people are angry at it. In fact,
Yeah,
there was a group of people who said kill them. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I've even seen people like backlash like we had 4 movies about this. No, wait, 5 movies, isn't it? We've had 5 movies where you don't bring back extinct stuff.
I do. That does remind me of a specific meme. There was a bird that was extinct but has evolved itself back into existence, just to spite God.
The
The dodo.
goose.
The dodo in the form of a chicken?
No, it's like an actual bird. I forgot the name of it, but
Emu?
It was some kind of finch, wasn't it?
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the emu, like those flightless,
No,
the
no, no.
flightless.
I still
bird that
find
has,
it funny that
like,
Australia lost the war to fucking emus.
Those have been around. Those are still around.
Yes, they lost the war and they suffered 0 casualties, while the emus lost more. It's just the thing is they did the whole well we're gonna
It was-
bankrupt you strategy.
It was the purpose of the war. To get rid of those. They failed at that. All right.
Ah,
Closing arguments, guys.
Why are we here? That's the
Why-
biggest argument,
Just to suffer, Cortez. We're here to suffer.
pretty
What?
much.
so should I?
Wait, what happens to us
I'm-
now? Wait.
So should I release the hostages?
I mean, they
I'll
have
do
free
it.
will. We just have free copies
yeah.
available.
I don't know if anyone here has Stockholm syndrome.
1 second, I'll check.
I mean, yeah, look.
You fuckers have Stockholm syndrome.
Say louder. Say they hear someone say louder, daddy.
Whoa.
Only the left-handed one.
Hey, yo, Knox. Is the hostage good? You know,
Oh, I think they're
Pharaoh and all
up for
that
that.
because they
Yeah,
got
oh.
mad?
Most of them don't.
Okay.
Just the left-handed one.
Ah,
Alright. Yeah, it's fine. All right.
my hostage is fine.
All right.
Mhm.
Give us a last sign out of what you wife
Ah.
Scamper.
So to everyone who has been watching, would you waifu these monstrosities?
I promise it'll be a mistake.
We've asked and answered.
Yeah, this is more for the people if they watch.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, to everyone who's still watching, this was the final of Would You Waifu. I had a lot of fun being stupid on screen.
It's been alright these last 3 years.
Let me once again tell you who was either brave enough, stupid enough, or just didn't have anything better to do tonight to join me. On the left,
I had a session.
to basically give everyone a little bit of a spotlight again. Sky.
It is I, Sky Love, the Shadow Warlock,
It's Theo,
leader of
actually.
this fine court of shadows.
Where can they find you if they want to see more of you?
Level.
Oh, sorry for interrupting.
My other name is Sora Lavosias.
We're not calling you that.
That really sounds like you would be an
Motherfucker, you
extra in one of those Latino telenovelas.
Jane the Virgin.
I mean, my mom's a. My mom is a dragon. My dad's a demon.
Neat.
What else you're gonna get from me? A warlock who has natural magic.
Well, depending on what religion you ask, I'm not sure if it would be considered natural.
I mean, let me be more realistic.
That's your lore.
Dragonborn human.
Alright, next up. Lava.
Hey, what's going on? You guys can find me over at LamanGUIT on Twitch, essentially everywhere.
Alright.
And tune in tomorrow for me, Scamper, and Stitch for something new.
Ah, yes. I should really have advertised that more.
Yeah.
I'll do that when it's my turn. Anything else you would like to say, Lava?
I'm going to fucking die tomorrow.
If he does, I shall
Oh, yeah,
refer
I'm
to him as Lava Cake. Cortez.
Hi. You won't find me anywhere. I'll most likely find you because I have no streaming platform.
Honestly, that is quite a quote. But yeah, that was. Anything else you would like to say, Cortez?
This was fun. It's just sometimes it's just nice to just shoot the shit with random people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, this was nice.
And the
And
witness.
Man,
it's
I'm
too
gonna
bad that
miss
it's too
this.
bad though that I couldn't find the episode for what was in everyone's drink.
And for the witness of most of my unlucky moments over the last 7 to 8 years, Blackout.
It's Blackout, your best co-host of the show. It's been a fun time.
It really has been.
I'm usually too busy running RPGs, but so
Yeah.
can't really find me anywhere.
Perhaps the Insane Asylum.
I do not have
Here he has a
multiple
reservation there.
personality disorder. I swear.
No, he's just a sociopath. Anyways,
kind of comes with the fucking
Territory.
it comes with dealing with dumbasses like us.
yeah.
Hey, more of a smartass that plays like a dumbass. For me.
Oh, I'm just a straight up dumbass. There's no pretending otherwise.
I can't say I'm not
Oh,
a
nerd.
dumbass because Blackout has known I've been a dumbass for the past 7 years.
Oh yeah, same thing here, bro.
I also have hearing issues. Sulfur.
I'm not gonna apologize for that, Mr. Colorblind.
But
Oh,
also
there's this whole
Scamper.
show of our dumbassery. Anyway,
And
Sure.
I've been your host and owner of this channel, Scamper Blaze. You can find me mostly here. I do post stuff on YouTube, but under a different name. Don't worry about that one. And yeah, like Lava mentioned, starting tomorrow, that at time of recording would have been April 27th, but so tomorrow 28th till
28th.
June of 8th, I want to say. Was it 8th of June?
I believe so.
Me and fuck ton of other streamers are going to be taking part in a Nuzlocke tournament known as Nuzlocke and load.
I'm gonna die.
A lot. As
Hey, woodpecker.
I'm calling it right then and
I've
there.
never Nuzlocke PLA. All right.
me neither.
I would
Yes.
love
No,
to.
it's
Unfortunately,
more
I
of-
can't stream it.
I'm calling it. Yeah, same. Otherwise, I would actually,
As yeah, this game it would be Pokemon Legends Arceus. There are some rules. There you can even donate to a charity this year. And I hope people show either interest in it, show up, and show support to all the fine streamers and bitches who are part of it. Now
Yeah.
let's see who we shall write into. Any suggestions from you guys?
let me actually see on my end. real
Battle's
fast.
live.
I mean, I don't really see many people I really care unless you guys want to look up a guy. named
Oh wait,
Ethan.
Little Karibo's live.
Oh,
Wait, what?
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Little Creep was live. I was going to say,
Well, to everyone who's still in chat, we
That's
are
my Twitch.
going to
there we go.
a name that some people may have heard of, some people may not have heard of.
Well, screw the rules because we have money.
We're gonna raid
No.
into a purple fluff ball.
I was going to say my buddy D-Tone, but like,
I have no idea who that is, and I don't know what their Twitch name
little-
is.
no, capital D, Tone, that first. I would have just given it.
Do we have a raid
don't worry.
message?
But I saw Little Creep.
Nah, I don't really have a raid message as of now. I'm gonna do that once I rebrand in October.
Oh, I think it'd be funny. It's like, what'd you waifu?
You have a brand?
Karibo.
And that's
Oh,
the end of the
no.
stream, everybody.
No.